When a quadratic has a number up front greater than 1, we use what we call the slide divide method to find the factors. So if this is my equation, 4x squared plus 11x plus 6 equals 0, my goal is to factor so that I can use the zero product property. But the factors of 6 will not add up to 11 as is. So the slide divide method says let's get this 4 to interact a different way. We slide and multiply the two numbers. So slide and multiply. That gives me x squared, because we're sliding it over, plus 11x plus 24 equals 0. Now I want to factor the new equation. In order to factor, and remember, we're using the value of c to figure out our possible factors. So I have 1 times 24, or their negative counterparts, so negative 1 times negative 24. I have 2 times 12, or negative 2 times negative 12. I have 3 times 8, or negative 3 times negative 8. Or there's possibly 4 times 6, negative 4 times negative 6. There are no other possible factors of 24. Now I need to pick the pair that will add to the middle. That's going to be 3 and 8. So my factors become x plus 3 times x plus 8. But I have to go back and divide out what I multiplied at the beginning to balance out the equation. So I need to divide, which is the second step in the slide divide method. I need to divide the number I did the multiplying by. So I've got to divide 4. So for each piece, I'm dividing 4. Now we're told if it doesn't divide evenly, as 3 divided by 4 does not, then I slide that up front instead, so I get 4x plus 3. In the second factor, 8 does divide evenly by 4, so I just simplify, and I get x plus 2. That is my new factored form. The last thing to do is find the solution using zero product property. So that means either 4x plus 3 equals 0, or x plus 2 equals 0. Using inverse operations, I'm going to subtract 3 from both sides, giving me 4x equals negative 3, with my last step being to divide by 4. So I have x equals negative 3/4 for one solution, or subtract 2 from both sides, and I get x equals negative 2 for my second possible solution. Again, we use the slide divide method when the lead term has a coefficient greater than 1.